Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and I'm the Mind Alchemist here at Northern Light Wellness. Today, I want to do a little bit of tapping on the subject of guilt and eating. So, a very wise person once told me that whether you smoke or don't smoke, it doesn't really matter. What really hurts you the most is the guilt. So, I was thinking about that today, and I was wondering, to what degree do my clients have guilt around eating? Do they eat and feel guilty, or do they beat themselves up over not eating, not going out, or doing something else? So, this round of tapping is specifically to address that issue. And if you've seen me before, you know how to tap. If not, just follow along, do what I do, and repeat those statements that I make to yourselves, and let me know. Give me some feedback. If you like it, I'll do more. And I do hope and trust that it will work for you at some level. So here we go. We start on the karate chop by saying, even though I have all this guilt about eating, about foods, even guilt about having put on all this weight, I feel so ashamed about it. But I fully and completely love and accept myself. I feel all this guilt about the foods I've eaten, the guilt about not being able to control how much I eat, when I eat, where I eat. I have to let it go. It's not serving me. And even though I have all this guilt, it just doesn't help because I do love that slice of cake after dinner. I do like to go out and eat with my friends. And what if I had to stop eating, or even worse, drinking, or both? That would just cause too much stress. So maybe I'll give up, maybe I'll let go, or maybe I'll just eat and feel guilty. Take a deep breath in and see how you feel. And if anything came up, or if you want to tap on that sequence again, go ahead. But let's do another round to let go of that remaining guilt. So I have all this remaining guilt. I've been eating those chocolate chip cookies for a long time. I know when nobody's looking, I could always sneak one in, and I feel so guilty. I feel so guilty because I should know better. I do know better, but I just can't help myself. So every time I look at food, I beat myself up, and I feel all this guilt every time I'm around food, because I know that nobody's looking at me all the time, and I need to let that go. I need to let it go. So I'm going to let it go, but I just don't know how. Maybe I don't have to let go of the food, maybe just the guilt. And maybe for today, that's enough. That's enough to just feel a little better today as I let go of all the anxiety around food, all the guilt and all the shame. And now over here on the gamut point, tap in some positive. I am loving myself. I care about myself and I care about those I love. I'm going to do the best I can with what I can in this moment. And I'm going to stop beating myself up because I'm pretty awesome. I'm pretty fantastic. I love who I am. I love who I'm becoming. And everything is changing. Everything's changing to something else. So I choose to change for the better. I choose to love myself. I choose to accept myself. I choose to have fun. I choose to learn more about different things, about eating, about ways to honor myself, because I am worth it. I am 100% worth it. Take a deep breath, let it out. This is Alan Hassoun, the Mind Alchemist at Northern Light, blah, 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 Northern Light Wellness.